Hey YouTube, Brian LCS. Thanks for stopping by the channel. In this video, a little Whatnot Wednesday mail call. I've got packages and I have no idea what's in them. So stay tuned and we'll find out together.
What's in the box?
Hey YouTube, welcome back. So we've got 3 different Whatnot wins to go through here. And I actually don't remember what I've won. And this all kind of started by collecting with Derrz. He kind of has been doing some winning on Whatnot, going through some of the live auctions and hitting some of the giveaways. And I had never won a giveaway on Whatnot until recently. And so now I'm kind of hooked. I've been buying some stuff too. I'm not just trying to get all the free stuff over there, but it's interesting. Been watching Whatnot. I've actually been approved to be a seller on Whatnot for some time now. I've done a couple auctions a year, a while ago, and now I've come back to it, and there really seems to be some big followings of channels on Whatnot. I mean, some of the bigger channels have 20,000 people following them, which is crazy to me on Whatnot. And they're running auctions, multiple times a day. But the one thing I really found interesting is that a number of comic book shops are selling on Whatnot. And so it's a good way for an LCS owner to extend their business. And there's some crazy giveaways, buyer giveaways. If you buy something, then you get entered into a separate giveaway. And I know Whatnot's trying to crack down on some of that. So we'll see how it goes. But they are still doing the kind of wheel spin. You enter the contest and it's through the Whatnot app, and you get a chance to win. And so that's what I have here. So it's been an interesting kind of, like I said, being away from Whatnot for a little while and then coming back to it. To see how things have kind of grown and changed. So we have, wow, this looks really cool. So let me see, I got a little note here. Shout out the seller. So Bloodhaven Knight, that is the seller. And it says, Brian LCS, thank you for being an absolute legend. Nice little note. You don't always get those on the Whatnot auctions. Now look at that. That is an awesome cover. That is, I believe that's the like a Black Cat screenshot from the video game. That looks just like the Spider-Man video game. So that's really cool. That will be staying in the PC for sure. And so I have two other wins that we'll get into here. I think one of these I actually won from Gem Mint. So he's on Whatnot. He has a big presence there. So you have a little bit of a mix. You have private sellers, or collectors like me. You have some of the big, influencers, Nerdy Girl, Comic Tom, Gem Mint. But you also have, like I said, comic book shops that are really kind of extending their reach beyond their local business. So, like I said, a pretty good thing. So this is from Nerd Pharmaceuticals, this win. So thank you for that. This is an awesome Emma Frost X-Men #1 cover. Really nice. So 2 lovely lady covers so far. And then we have the final one. Now this one, and this one is, like I said, from Gem Mint. So I think he was doing a Star Wars show the other night, basically all Star Wars books, and I won. The thing you have to consider too is, look at the packaging. So there's a Gemini mailer. They have to mail it to you, so there's cost for shipping, and then there is the cost for the books. So there is definitely, you're looking at $8-10 at least between the shipping, the box, and the book, depending on what the book is. So it's definitely not cheap, and there are a number of the a number of the channels do multiple giveaways in a show. They may be on WhatNot for a few hours, but they're giving away multiple books. So I won Podamron #1. This was a miniseries that came out a few years ago. Really cool. Looks like a painted, almost like a painted cover. So that is my wins for this Wednesday from WhatNot. Getting rid of the tape here. So really cool. Like I said, very generous giveaways, considering, like I said, the packaging, the shipping, and the cost of the books. And I've got some now. I have some Gemini mailers to reuse, so good stuff. But that's what I have for you. And I do have some other wins and some purchases coming in. So we'll see you next week with another video. But let me know down below in the comments, what did you think of the books? Which was your favorite? The Black Cat has to be my favorite. Has to be my favorite cover. And what's your impression of WhatNot? I'd like to hear what you're thinking of it now, because for me, being away from it for a little while and now coming back, it certainly has changed a little bit. So drop me a comment, let me know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. Hey, you two